It is very crucial for Xerox to identify critical external factors that may affect its performance. By using parcel analysis, explain how the CEO of Xerox can use the analysis to explore the external factors of its business. Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Muhammad Izan Zulkarnain bin Zani. My ID number is PDB2207086. By using parcel analysis in terms of political, according to French law 2012, the CEO must consider how far a government may affect or influence the economy or individual sectors. By imposing additional tariffs, altering international trade agreements, or enacting new budgetary policies that influence. For example, Xerox must comprehend the changes that may influence the firm in order to determine how to capitalize on favorable developments and minimize bad ones. In terms of environmental, Xerox must examine the influence of their product innovation since it will profit from a societal recognition. The corporation must also innovate in order to provide sustainable products and services, such as a textile firm, for example, is not expected to cause the same amount of pollution and environmental deterioration as an oil company. For the social, the CEO must be aware of trends, demographics, and shifts in population growth values. As an example, Xerox is dealing with a dilemma in which management has hindered decision making, causing significant delays in product development. By understanding your consumers' purchasing tendencies, it allows you to more effectively plan marketing activities to reach your target market based on Cole.G 2003. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nursara Dalina, ID number BDB2207044. So, we've heard about Islam's explanation on the political, environmental and social point of the analysis. So now, let me continue with my point, which is technological. The CEO needs to stay updated technological advancements that can impact Xerox industry. This involve emerging technologies, digital disruptions, and the pace of innovation. It helps identify opportunities to enhance Xerox product portfolio, streamline operations through automation, and anticipate competitive threats. For instance, the advancements in printing technology, the CEO can analyze the latest advancements in printing technology. That is all for the technological. Now, let's move on to the next point, which is legal analysis. So the CEO must stay informed about legal and regulatory changes that affect Xerox operation and compliance requirements. This includes monitoring intellectual property rights, data protection laws, and industry-specific regulations. Understanding legal factors helps ensure compliance. Assess potential risks and anticipate any legal hurdles that may impact business operations. For example, it is ethical and moral responsibility to provide a safe working environment for its employees, which was mentioned by Xander Henry. So lastly, I'm moving on to the economic analysis point. By examining economic factors, the CEO can gain insights into the overall economic conditions, market trends, and consumer behavior. This analysis helps in understanding the demand for Xerox product and services, identifying potential cost-saving measures during the economic downturns, and exploring growth opportunities in expanding economies. Based on Xander Henry 2018, the economic development of a country directly influences organizational performance. Growing economies offer wide-ranging growth opportunities to the Xerox. So I guess that is all from me. Now let's move on to the next question.
Thank you, Dalina. Now we move to the next point, which is forecasting model. My name is Nuranada Mafaiz. As you know, Xerox is a big company that may use technology forecast to make strategic decisions. So we will discuss how Xerox can evaluate various possible future by using technology forecasting model.
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Putri Situ Mizati binti Syekh Ismail, and now we are moving to the definition of technology forecasting model. Technology forecasting is to foresee the features of future practical technical devices, processes or methods. To be useful, it's not necessary for technical projection to anticipate the exact shape the technology will take in a certain application at a given point in the future. This simply helps in evaluating the possibility and importance of various potential future occurrences so that the management may make more informed decisions. This was mentioned by James Brinkin in 1967. Now we are moving to technology forecasting model. The first one, specification of forecast. It divided by three terms. Firstly is short-term forecast, 0 to 5 years. Xerox company can focus on upcoming trends and technological advancement. Secondly, mid-term forecast, 5 until 10 years. Within a minimum range time scale, Xerox seeks to pinpoint new trends, technological developments, and prospective disruption. And the last one, long-term forecast. Xerox should examine long-term paradigm shifts, transformative developments, and the effects of upcoming new technology. For the second point is identify environmental variables. This was referred to the STEEP methods. First is social environment. By adjusting to societal trends, Xerox may raise the standard of their workforce or manage modification to their core products to accommodate shifting customer demands. The second one is technological environment. Xerox can focus more on R&D expenditure. Expenses might change dramatically as a result of technological advancements. Yet, rapid action can reduce expenses and boost creativity. Next is economic environment. Xerox company should evaluate. Next is economic environment. Xerox company should evaluate what might change from a customer standpoint. They can concentrate on a global trade, employment opportunities, inflation, taxes, subsidies, and other issues. And the last one is political legal. Xerox should keeping an eye on any modification to tax law, pricing rules, tariffs, political stability, or other law that could have an impact on corporate operation. This all was mentioned by Austin Black in 2021.
Select data sources. For select data, we have two options, which is statistical data or we can call it quantitative. Xerox company can collect an analysis of statistical data pertains to technology of the components relevant thereof. And the next one is expert opinion or qualitative. Also, Xerox will getting more experts about opinions entails asking those with knowledge, experience, and competence in relevant technology or related industry for their opinions. For the last point, employee forecasting technique, we also have the optional. Exploratory forecasting is centered on comprehending and examining prospective future situation via study, current patterns, and data. For example, technology monitoring will keeping track on development, research, and planning scenario, creating multiple scenarios and analysis the effect of various technology outcome. Organization like Xerox benefit from the exploratory method's ability to foresee change, remain proactive, and spot fresh change for innovation and expansion. For the last one, normative by describing a desirable future and working backwards. Xerox may establish the steps required to achieve the future state. Normative forecasts adopt a prospective approach. Thank you. We can move to the next point.
Hello, my name is Waldan B. Abdul Halim. My ID number is VDB2207080.
So let's discuss
Xerox technology based on the stage in product lifecycle. So first, in introduction stage, in the late 1940s, the Hallett Company, later named Xerox Corporation, obtained a license to develop and market a copying machine based on Chester Carlson xerography technology. This marked the introduction of xerography, a revolutionary technology for creating copies without the need for traditional methods like carbon, paper or mimeograph. Initially, there was skepticism and resistance from potential buyers as the concept was new and unfamiliar. So let's go through for the next stage, which is growth stage. Xerox focused on introducing new and more efficient models in 1970 to retain its share of the lithographic market and compete with US and Japanese companies. The Palo Alto Research Center was established in 1969 as a corporate R&D facility, which contributed to the development of advanced technology. Xerox experienced rapid growth during this stage, expanding its market presence and product offering. The company implemented various controls and procedures as well as increased management layers, which led to some delays in product development but allowed for better coordination and management.
Okay, thank you Adan for sharing about introduction stage and growth stage. So let's move on. My name is Muhammad Naif Naiman. My ID number is BDB2207031. So let's move on to the next of PLC stage called maturity stage. By the early of 1980, Xerox was facing against strong opponents, both US and Japanese rivals, showing that it has reached the maturity stage. The market for photocopying technology had become increasingly saturated during this period, and Xerox's dominant position was being challenged according to Xerox 2023. So, increased competition pushed Xerox to innovate and differentiate its group from competitors in order to maintain its market share. So, that's all for the maturity stage. So let's move on to the last stage. The declining stage of the PLC is not specifically discussed in the material provided according to Caro M. Cobb 2023. It is worth noticing that Xerox has faced further challenge in the industry for decades as digital technology and the rise of paperless office reduce the demand for traditionally photocopying machine. And lastly, Xerox responds to this trend by broadening its product offering and turning its attention to digital documents management solution according to Xerox 2033. And that's it for the PLC stage, and that's all for me. Thank you.